Hi, my name is Sarah Nance, and this is my personal info and background video for my e-portfolio for Fort Hays State University. So, a little bit about myself. This is my ninth year in education. I am an English teacher at Eagle Crest High School, which is in Centennial, Colorado. Centennial is about southeast by about 10 miles from Denver. I grew up in this area. I live on the other side of Centennial. That's where I grew up, and that's where I currently live. I went to Arapahoe High School. I have an identical twin sister, and she went through this program, and she now teaches at our alma mater she's a principal at our alma mater at Arapahoe. So this is my ninth year here at Eagle Crest. Currently, I teach grade level English for ninth graders, and then I teach AP Lang and Comp for honors juniors. I am the co-sponsor of National English Honor Society, and I also have coached volleyball for the first 8 years of my career. I recently stopped because I gave birth to my daughter Jane, who is turning a year old this upcoming Saturday, the 15th. So that's just a little bit about me. I also graduated from Colorado Mesa University, previously Mesa State College. I was a volleyball player there. I graduated in 2010, moved back to Denver, kind of got my life started, got married, and then realized that I really needed to go ahead and get my master's. So that's why I decided to join Fort Hays State. So that was one of the big reasons I knew I needed to get my master's. Like I said, my sister went through this program and, spoke very highly of it, and it obviously was successful for her. She got a job right after she graduated. So I got pregnant and realized, I better hurry up and do this so that I can have my master's before I start, really start a family and have, a toddler around. So that was one of my big reasons. Plus, it was cost effective. That was definitely a factor of why I chose Fort Hays. Some professional goals and personal goals are listed here on the side. I don't know if I'm really ready to be an administrator. I don't think I'm quite done with the classroom yet. I'm just now leading the ninth grade PLT, and I am enjoying that role, and I'm kind of getting my feet wet with leadership, and I'm just not quite ready to leave the classroom. So in the next 1 to 5 years, I would say, continue to seek opportunities for some leadership roles in the building and district. Maybe being a dean. That's usually the step in our district to become an administrator is you start off as a dean. We have a huge school district. We're the second largest in the state of Colorado. We serve about 70 to 80,000 students. The school that I teach at, Eagle Crest, there's 3,100 students. We're the second largest school in the state. The English department alone has 28 teachers. So I think of the full staff is about 300 people. So it's a huge school. So it would be good to kind of learn policy and learn the ropes from a more internal level, I think, before I'm ready to really get into an administrative position. Another kind of foot in the door is to become the department coordinator. That just rolled over this year to a new person. But not a lot of people in the department really wanted that job, so I think it'll be available for me when the time is right. So just getting some more leadership experience. I think in the next 6 to 10 years, I think that's really when I'll apply for and try to become an administrator. It obviously is a goal of mine financially, and just, I think I am going to get ready to leave the classroom eventually, and I want there to be an avenue in which to do that. And I think that administration is clearly, a goal of mine. So I'm in this program. So become an administrator, seek opportunities for leadership, shadowing people in the district or in my school and then the district, so I can kind of secure that job. Beyond 10 years, I've considered going to a middle school. My mom was a middle school teacher for 35 years and she thrived in that area. I've never taught at a middle school, but that might be something that I actually consider doing too, is becoming a middle school teacher and then seeing if that is the avenue that I want to pursue as an administrator. Part of it too, and this is just logistics, there's a great middle school right by my house. Right now I have about a 30-minute commute, and that's hard with a baby. And so there's a middle school that's really close to my house within our district that might be maybe even something I pursue even sooner than that, and then use that as my kind of foot in the door to administration. Personally, I'm starting a family. I have a 1-year-old daughter. I think in the next 1 to 5 years, it's kind of trying to get that started and save some money, start thinking about paying off all of my debt, both from my undergrad and grad school. Just some domestic stuff. Like I really, we have a lot of home improvements to do in our home. I think in the next 6 to 10, it's probably more of, finding the forever home. We're definitely in a starter home right now, my husband and daughter and I. finding that place in the area that we can live, as our kids grow. And then, I think it's important to always work on, your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health. That has been really hard for me. Being pregnant, I had a really complicated labor and delivery, pretty scary, and it took a toll on me mentally, emotionally. And then I got 12 weeks off, and then I got right back into work. My students took their AP test. We had the incredible summer with our daughter, but then starting in the fall, both full-time teaching and then of course part-time in grad school has really kind of taken a toll on me, physically, emotionally, mentally. And so I think that's always going to be a goal of mine, is to continue to work on that and try to find balance in my life. We need me to work, and I want to work. I love this profession, and obviously I'm getting my master's so that I can pursue something even greater than, being a teacher from the, bigger scale at least. So, definitely some personal goals are, about my own well-being and health. So really looking forward to the next 1 to 5 years as I kind of get some goals accomplished and start looking ahead to the future. So thank you for reviewing my portfolio. This has been an incredible program. I've really learned a lot. I can't wait to apply it. From the beginning, it has been meaningful to me, and I know that it will serve my purposes, my goals in the future. So again, thank you for reviewing my portfolio. I think, as my bio says over here, I think it reflects the commitment that I have to this career and also this profession. Thanks so much.